What's up guys, it's Maxwell and welcome to results and predictions for CWL Rising's Week 8. Welcome to the video guys. We are gonna kick off as usual with the results for last week that I have been predicting quite poorly. I've already been reminded of that for a couple of you guys. So thanks for that. We're gonna have Lombi for president of Crow Legion attacking for us here, and while he is doing that, let's talk about Bad Intentions versus Black Apple. That war ended 84-82, and that's already the first prediction that I got wrong. Bad Intentions coming away with the win here by 2 stars, so well done to those guys. Black Apple with their lowest score for weeks, I think, 82 stars. That's not really what they are usually up to, so strange one. At least for me, no idea what was going on inside that war, but yeah, definitely a huge congratulations to Bad Intentions there for coming away with an upset. Crow Legion versus Golem. We are actually just now watching that war, and Crow Legion coming away with the 85-80 victory, so 5-star win for Crow Legion, very dominating. Well done to those guys. Up to old standards really, and yeah, absolutely destroying Golem, who put up 80, so a couple more stars, and I would have said a nice performance by them also, but yeah, not quite up to it this week. Predominance versus Boston Tea Party ended 85-85, and Predominance actually coming away with the tie breaker there, winning on percent. So the Warwells family clan successful against Boston Tea Party. Great war to both teams, and yeah, could have gone either way. So wouldn't want to take anything away from either of the two teams. Knights Templar versus War Kings, 83-81. So Knights Templar with the 2-star victory over War Kings. I think I said this was a war that pretty much anybody could win, and it actually ended up being fairly close. So yeah, Knights Templar coming out on top with a nice win for them, and War Kings continuing to struggle right now. Forbidden versus Vala Morgulis. I predicted this war closer than it turned out to be. 3-star win for Forbidden, 84-81. So Vala Morgulis with a little bit of a weaker week again. Oh man, I thought they really had been digging themselves out of the hole, but struggling. And it's going to be a rough season for sure. They are going to have to get something going again. Clash United versus Trollstein, 81-87. So Trollstein with 87 stars with a 6-star victory. Awesome performance to these guys. Huge shout out for the highest score of the week with 87 stars. Very nicely done. And yeah, Clash United just up against a very good team and could not really compete with that. One Hive Invicta versus Bangladesh. One Hive Invicta putting up 86 against Bangladesh 83. So a solid win here for One Hive Invicta, 86 stars. Pretty good performance, 2 10v10s. And yeah, well done to One Hive Invicta. Bangladesh, yeah, well, with 83 stars. Not quite sure. A little bit better of a war. Definitely not an off week, but not quite enough to win either. So yeah, tough. I feel like they are slowly coming back to life, but was not quite enough this week. Up next, we have got Aussie Addicts against Reddit Ace, 83-84. So Reddit Ace coming away with a surprise victory here. Great job by those guys. Really love to see this upset here. Aussie Addicts, 83 stars. That's not quite enough to win inside Rising. These guys probably know that. And yeah, Reddit Ace with a nice victory here. So sort of happy for Reddit Ace that they got a win. They have not gotten so many so far. So yeah, surprising one for sure. I think I predicted that one differently as well. And Reddit Ace with the win. Nicely done. Nottingham versus Code Enigma, 83-83. Nottingham coming away with the win on percent here. So once again, a super close war. Not a super high scoring one, but both teams with some pretty good bases. So yeah, shout out to both clans, I would say. Code Enigma could have also easily won. I know that Code Enigma took a pretty bad loss last week, so definitely with a more solid performance this week, but did not quite work out against Nottingham. Chaos Hammer versus Göteborgs Krieger, one of the top wars of the week for me, and Chaos Hammer coming away with the 2-star win 86-84 against Göteborgs Krieger. So just proving a bit stronger this week than Göteborgs Krieger, but they are not going to have their heads hanging low. They are going to bounce back, I am pretty sure. Reddit Viper, of course, with the bye week here versus From the Top with their free win. Muchas versus Reddit Elefino, 85-83. Muchas with the 2-star win again. On a roll right now. Solid team over there at the Muchas. And rolling over Reddit Elefino as well. Reddit Elefino. I managed to mess it up again. Whew. The Reddit Elefino guys must really hate me. I'm gonna have to say something nice about them next week. I'm gonna put that down. No, just kidding. I'm gonna do my best. Yeah. Immoral Reapers versus CWC Brawlers, and wow, guys, this one really surprised me. I gotta say, 83-86. CWC Brawlers, all of a sudden, they are back with a super duper good performance. 86 stars, beating Immoral Reapers. So, yeah, a bad weekend for the Immoral War family, because obviously Immoral Thieves also got beat in Invite. So, yeah, nice job. 2 CWC Brawlers, cool to see them with the victory again, and who knows, maybe they will be able to keep up the performance next week, or I don't know, we'll find out. Crunch Time versus Varheiser Lake, 84-82. Crunch Time with the victory by 2 stars here, and Varheiser Lake, after they lost last week to Gunma, they are losing again this week, so not sure what's up with those guys. The Finns need to get their game back together. North Awakens versus Gunma Samurai, guys, and predicted this one wrong as well. North Awakens beating Gunma Samurai. They are not undefeated anymore, so North Awakens here with the close 1-star victory, destroying the streak and pulling off the W against the formerly undefeated Gunma Samurai. Red Onslaught versus Reddit Hounds, 83-85. Reddit Hounds with the win over Red Onslaught. Yeah, good job to Reddit Hounds there. And that is going to do it for the predictions. Not for the predictions, of course, but for the results for this week. So let's jump over and check out the current standings, where we are gonna kick off with the Splash Defense Conference. First place in the Mortar Division, Black Apple still with 6 wins and now 2 losses. Right behind them, Bad Intentions and Crow Legion with 4 wins each. Inferno Tower Division, we've got Predominance in first place, 7-1. Boston Tea Party second, 4-3. And Knights Templar also with the win this week, but they are 3-5, so they've got some ground to make up. Wizard Tower Division, we've got Trollstein first with 5 wins, Forbidden second with 4 wins, looking strong now as well. And Vala Morgulis got beat this week in that divisional matchup versus Forbidden. So yeah, they've got a mountain to climb. Bomb Tower Division, One Half Invicta and Aussie Addicts tied for first. Both of those teams looking to make a run for first place here. So yeah, the Wizard Tower and Bomb Tower Division, both pretty interesting. A lot of things can happen in there. But for Mortar and Inferno Tower, we already have some teams that look very dominating in Predominance and Black Apple. Up next is, of course, the Point Defense Conference, and in here we've got the Cannon Division, and in the Cannon Division we've got one of the closer ones. So Chaos Hammer and Göteborgs Krieger here both in first and second place. Chaos Hammer 7-0, Göteborgs Krieger 6-2, so both those clans looking very strong, but of course Chaos Hammer did beat Göteborgs Krieger this week to claim the first spot. So, yeah, Göteborgs Krieger still in the hunt, still got a chance, but they are now going to need some help from Chaos Hammer, who are, of course, also still undefeated. Archer Tower Division, we've got Reddit Viper in first, as well as Reddit Elefino now, and the Moochers. So, very close division, only from the top, who, of course, withdrew and already with the 0-8 there are out of it. Reddit Viper, Reddit Elefino, and the Moochers all with a chance to win this one. Gonna be a tough one. All those teams are equally strong, so it's gonna be very interesting. Air Defense Division, we've got Crunch Time, Immoral Reapers, CWC Brawlers, and Varheiselake, all of them with a record of 4-4, and all of them with very, very similar differentials. So really interesting to see this one. Crunch Time with the best cards right now, because they are 2-0 inside their division, but really anything can still happen. Yeah, so close. Most interesting division is going to be the air defense division for sure. Expo division, we've got North Awakens and Gunma Samurai now, both tied for first with a record of 7-1. Red and Towns and Red Onslaught, both 4 wins behind. No realistic chance to still win this division, but it's very interesting between North Awakens and Gunma Samurai, and how those two teams are going to advance. We are going to find that out maybe in the crystal ball, which we are of course going to look at now as we head into this week's Alright guys, the predictions for week 9. I think you guys have been liking this category. A couple of you already gave me some good grief about it in some Discord chats, but that's of course okay, I can take that. As a matter of fact, I like the interaction. So let's make some poor predictions again and find out if we are as wrong as we think we are. No, of course I'm going to predict to the best of my abilities. And the first one, taking a look at it, I already don't want to predict because I know I'm going to be wrong. Bad Intentions versus Göteborgs Krieger, tough one to predict. For this one I'm going with Bad Intentions by 2, just because Göteborgs Krieger lost this week. But that being said, they're probably going to prove me wrong. Still, I'm going to go with Bad Intentions by 2. Crow Legion versus Code Enigma, current form, I see Crow Legion a bit better, so I'm picking a close win here by Crow Legion. Black Apple versus Chaos Hammer. Wow, tough to predict. Black Apple has been proving a solid team. Chaos Hammer is really strong though, so I'm gonna say Chaos Hammer wins this one. Just because Black Apple also did not really perform this week, so we're gonna find out, but I've got Chaos Hammer for this one. Why So Golem versus Nottingham. Why So Golem, 80 stars this week. Nottingham should really win this one, and probably also by 2 or 3. Yeah, I think Nottingham gonna win. Predominance versus Reddit Elefino. I think Predominance are gonna win this one for sure. I think they're gonna put up 86 stars again, and that will be tough to match for Reddit Elefino. Knights Templar versus Reddit Viper. I'm going with Reddit Viper. Reddit Viper gonna win this one 84-81 over Knights Templar. Boston Tea Party versus the Moochers. Wow, tough match for the Moochers. You guys probably know that I'm now also doing the CWL recaps for the Moochers. So far I've been recapping 2 wins, but this one is gonna be tough. Boston Tea Party are really strong. I think they are gonna put up 85 or 86 stars, so I say they will win. I say Boston Tea Party are gonna win, and I hope that my new friends over at the Moochers are gonna do something about that. Make it a really cool, close war, maybe even win, but I just feel like based on the current form, both teams are strong. It's really tough to predict. Could be a tie, but I feel like Boston Tea Party has been a bit stronger, and I don't want to sound biased, so for the sake of being neutral, I'm gonna predict Boston Tea Party to win this one. War Kings versus From the Top, obviously bye week for War Kings, so 3W there. Forbidden versus Varheiselake. Usually I would have predicted Varheiselake to win, but with the current weeks, Varheiselake losing twice in a row, Forbidden with 2 wins, I'm gonna go with Forbidden. I think Forbidden are gonna win this one by 1 star. I'm saying 84-83 for Forbidden. Clash United versus CWC Brawlers. Wow, CWC Brawlers with 86 stars this week. So they are back to life. They are back to form, and maybe they are gonna bring it again next week. We'll find out. I think they are gonna win by 2 against Clash United. Vala Magulis versus Crunch Time. Vala Magulis struggling this week. Crunch Time, really tough team to predict as well. I feel like they can pretty much do anything or do nothing, but this week I'm gonna pick Crunch Time. Close war here, tie on stars, Crunch Time winning on percent. Trollstein versus Immoral Reapers. Immoral Reapers also the surprise package. Trollstein pretty solid team, although they have lost this week. Tough to predict. I'm going with the tie again, guys. I don't know. Tie and Immoral Reapers are gonna get their juices flowing again, win on percent. 1F Invicta versus Reddit Hounds. I think 1F Invicta gonna win this one for sure. They are in good form right now, and I have them just a bit stronger than Reddit Hounds, so I'm gonna say 85-84 for 1F Invicta. Aussie Addicts versus Gunma Samurai. Gunma have been beat, but they are still really solid, so I think they are also gonna beat Aussie Addicts, and maybe they are gonna win 85-83. Bangladesh versus Red Onslaught. Ooh, Bangladesh just warred against 1F Invicta and lost. Red Onslaught lost to Reddit Hounds. Tough one. Bangladesh coming back to life a little bit. Red Onslaught also a solid team. I think Red Onslaught are gonna win this one. 83-82 for Red Onslaught in this one. Reddit Ace versus North Awakens. Yeah, sorry Reddit Ace, but I don't think those guys stand a chance against North Awakens. North Awakens beating Gunma Samurai this week, and Reddit Ace. I think North Awakens are gonna win this one by 5. I'm gonna go bold on this one. Yeah, I just don't see Reddit Ace winning that war. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much gonna wrap it up for this video. I know that I said I would include all the raids that I collected, but was not able to show in the recap for this week in this video now, in the results and predictions. Not quite gonna be able to do that, so apologies to the clans that I was not able to include, but there's no point in having the video go on for 10 minutes when I'm already done with everything. So yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, I will see you all later. Peace out.